Breaking news, guys. Abuja trembles as US Congress secret report on Biafra movement leaks. Tinubu government in panic mode. So, guys, it's finally happening. Like what I told us yesterday, that what Nigerian government is very much afraid of is coming very close to them. You understand? They never wanted this. They never want this Biafra actualization. That is even the reason why they are persecuting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and every other person who, in one way, is being identified as Biafra agitators. You understand? But they never knew that it's going to come this way because a lot of international world powers, they are now investing support for this Biafra actualization. So, my people, it don't happen. Now, serious gbege don't land for Abuja this week. You understand? Reports when leak from the US Congress don't shake everywhere. Then say the document gets matter when fit scatter ground. If Nigeria not take time. E concern Biafra movement, human rights wahala and waiting they call government silence. Now why Aso Rock they not dey rest again? So guys, in a development that has sent shockwaves through Nigerians' political corridors, a classified briefing reportedly prepared by members of the United States Congress has allegedly leaked to international media circles. The report, according to diplomatic sources, counters on Nigeria's human rights record, with particular reference to the ongoing detention of IPOB leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the military operation in the southeast. The document, believed to have been presented during a closed-door foreign affairs section in Washington, allegedly described the Nigerian government's handling of the Biafra question as quote, a long-standing crisis being ignored at great international cost. According to one section of the leaked material, Nigeria risks facing targeted sanctions or a review of bilateral aid if it continues to detain political agitators without due process. It reportedly cited examples of how similar cases were handled in their countries, such as the Catalonia independence case in Spain and the Kurdish situation in Iraq, when global attention eventually forced a dialogue. In one striking paragraph, the report allegedly warns that continued suppression of Biafra voices could fuel a larger separatist sentiment across West Africa. So this particular line, Insider says, triggered immediate panic inside Abuja, especially within the Security and Foreign Affairs unit. Reliable sources told journalists that the presidency held an emergency consultative meeting, late Saturday night, involving top security chiefs, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and legal advisors. During the meeting, one senior aide reportedly warned that the leak could tarnish Nigerians' image before the global community at a time when international investors are already skeptical. President Tinubu, according to this, familiar with the discussion, was said to have expressed anger at how information related to Biafra keeps finding its way into international reports. Accusing some internal agencies of leaking that data. Data, yes. International observers have also reacted to BBC African Desk, Al Jazeera, and even some American lobby groups have begun to analyze the supposed content of the leaked document. An American civil rights group, Justice Without Borders, reportedly stated that the Nigerian case resembles a textbook human rights issues where peaceful calls for self-determination are met with excessive state violence. Meanwhile, a European lawmaker from Germany Green Party, identified as Kari Henneman, was quoted saying, "If Nigeria continues to ignore these warnings, the European Parliament may have no choice but to discuss sanctions and travel restrictions." In the Biafra diaspora, excitement has erupted. Social media platforms are flooded with hashtags like Biafra, US Congress, and Washington leaks. Supporters of Nnamdi Kanu in the UK, in Finland, and Canada held online live sessions celebrating what they called the first official validation of their struggle. A UK-based activist, Amaka Obi, told reporters that this report shows the world is finally listening. "We are not asking for war, only fairness and freedom." At home in Nigeria, however, the reaction has been mixed. While some human rights groups in the Southeast see it as hope for international justice, pro-government voices dismiss it as foreign propaganda amid a destabilizing Nigeria. This is not the first time the United States has raised concerns about Nigeria's internal policies. In 2022 and 2023, the U.S. State Department reportedly mentioned Nigeria in its Human Rights and Religious Freedoms report, citing unlawful detentions, military abuse, and intense crackdowns. Analysts believe this classified briefing is the latest in pattern, showing Washington's growing frustration with Abuja's handling of internal dissent. Uh, Experts like Dr. Stanley Okoro, a political analyst at the University of Port Harcourt, told Global Insight TV that the documents, if authentic, could open doors for a serious diplomatic standoff. Nigeria cannot afford isolation at a time of economic crisis. So guys, as the story spread across international media, tension remains high in Abuja. The government spokespersons have yet to issue a formal response, but insider says the administration is considering sending a delegation to Washington to clarify misunderstandings. For many Nigerians, especially in the Southeast, this development may mark a new chapter, one one where the world begins to pay closer attention to the long-standing crisis for justice, fairness, and freedom. So, my people, let's say the matter don't pass ordinary talk. This not be social media rumor again. Now international eyes don't begin shine touchlight for waiting they happen for Niger. Abuja go try cover up, but truth no dey hide forever. Now your una don see as the matter be like this. So please don't forget to drop your 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 comments below the comment section. Make una subscribe, like, and turn on notification, because the next news when they come go scatter everywhere.